I turned 40 in 10 months, and one of the biggest lessons I learned is that you can't hate your way into healing. What that means is that when we go through the skin flares and we look at our skin, sometimes it's hard to look at ourselves the way it is when we're flaring. Sometimes it's hard to look at ourselves in the mirror. And I remember for myself, I used to look in the mirror and actually hate the way that my skin looked. I remember I would look in the mirror and actually say words to myself like, I hate you, or even say that to my skin. And one thing that it taught me is that the hate makes everything even worse. When we start to say those words and look at our skin that way, it fuels it into more frustration and more anger. And it can be normal to have those feelings of frustration and anger when things aren't going our way. But the most important thing is to not make it your identity, because we want to reframe it and remember that your skin is not your identity. How it looks is not your identity. When we start attaching how our skin looks to our identity, that's when we starting to feel hopeless. That's when the discouragement sets in. That's when the feelings of defeat and hopelessness creep in as well. So the more that we can support the way we think, the more that it can support the way we heal as well. Remember, you can't hate your way into healing. Remember to reframe that, turn it around, and start sharing positive and loving things to your skin, because you deserve it. And your skin is always communicating to you and hearing what you're saying as well.